It's been a year since I've been inside Black Rock Bar. At first, it looks different. Mining rigs and camper vans constantly change the face of this town, so it takes me 10 extra minutes to find the right building. The invitation doesn't help much. Snike wrote it. The old stretch between 6th and Brass is gone. In its place is a massive quarry. 300 labor workers shovel and haul pay dirt from the bottom to the top. They climb poorly welded ladders, metal already bending under the weight. The air fills with groans and coughing. "Move!" a guard shouts. He kicks an older man to the ground. Even from this distance, I can see the long gray beard, the sunburned, bald scalp. "If you don't meet your quota before the rain comes, tomorrow's is doubled." The whip cracks through the air. No one protests. No one ever does. I keep walking. Black Rock Bar sits just beyond the quarry edge, patched metal walls and flickering steam lamps barely holding the place together. Inside, it's louder than I expected. The dog crew crowds the center of the room. Snike stands there like he owns the air. "Can I have your attention?" he calls. The chatter fades. His mechanical arm vents softly before he raises his mug. "It is with great honor," he says, voice filling the bar, "that one of ours has been accepted to the Pierce Island trials." A wave of noise crashes over me. Hands slam my back. Someone shoves a drink into my grip. "First one from Varen," Mark shouts. "Ever." Snike's hand lands on my shoulder. His grip is firm, proud, but his jaw is tight. "You'll make it past the island," he says quietly. Past, not through. The dog crew filters in around us, boots thudding against metal floors. Speculation rises. Rumors about what's really on Pierce Island. Old systems, machines that move on their own, weapons no one here understands. "They don't test you with drills and quotas," someone mutters. "They test you to see if you're worth space," Snike says. The way he says it makes the room settle. Mark is already on his third drink. The bartender refuses a fourth. "What do you mean I can't get another?" Mark snaps. He slams his mug down. "We're celebrating our friend's acceptance to the contest of death, and you're cutting me off?" The room chuckles nervously. The bartender shakes his head again. Mark grins like it's part of the show. "Fine," he says loudly. "First fight in a year, and I don't even get to finish my drink." He hurls the mug. Glass shatters behind the counter, and as if the world was waiting for it. Brakes scream outside. Not a casual whine, a violent grind, metal shrieking against metal. The bar goes silent. Wind slams against the building. Dust blasts across the windows, staining the room in a thick orange glow. A scream cuts through the storm. "Please!" Another voice, shouting, a body striking steel. No one inside needs to look. We all know that sound. Someone got caught. Dust creeps beneath the door. The orange glow deepens. Then, a shadow stretches across the floor. Low, long, not human. Samia's hand tightens on the table. Snike goes completely still. The doors burst open. Dust explodes inward. Commander Krell steps inside, alone, for a breath. Then the wolf enters, white fur streaked with sand, steam-powered hind legs hissing softly, and that jaw, black tungsten steel. It clicks once. No one breathes. The wolf pads to the entrance and sits, blocking it. Krell removes his gloves slowly. "Everything okay in here?" he asks mildly. No one answers. He drifts through the bar like he owns every breath inside it, studying the metal-pressed photographs lining the walls. He stops at one. A group of miners standing beside the largest iron ingot ever pulled from Varen. I remember these men. Krell says, tracing the glass. Locked one of them in a choker 4 months ago. A faint smile touches his lips. Right here. His eyes stay on the photograph. He's still breathing, last I heard. The bar feels smaller, tighter. Won't see the light of day again until this mud pit folds in on itself. The words don't echo. They sink. Slowly, Krell turns. His eyes lock onto mine. He steps toward our table. Snike doesn't move, but something in his posture shifts. Controlled, calculated. Krell stops across from me. Can I sit? Yes, I manage. The hiss and click of steam-powered prosthetics fills the silence as he lowers himself into the chair. Deliberate. Even if I slipped past the wolf, even if I reached the back exit, I wouldn't make it far. Krell leans forward. You know why I'm here, don't you, boy?